Yeah. What's going on, folks? This is Swamp Man. Out here in Montana, we are on our way to Williamson, New York with this load of apple juice. Some of that good old winter driving. Currently right now, a little bit of snow. It ain't as heavy as it was. As you can see, I'm not really driving all that fast. I'm currently about 30 miles an hour. Y'all folks can say what you want about me going too slow or this or that, but you know, I'm going this slow because you never know what we're going to come around on the corner. I want to be able to stop this tank. I want to be able to stop this truck. I don't want to have to crash into somebody or something. Perfect example, earlier while I was driving on the westbound side on 90 West, there was a major pileup and nobody knew about it coming around. And I was on the CB. I'm sure you can hear the CB in the background right now. But I was on my CB screaming and hollering at the westbound side to slow down. I'm assuming nobody had a radio because trucks were just piling into the stop traffic. It was bad. Like I said, I'm not getting in that left lane. This right lane is clear. That left lane has slush and everything else. Under that slush there may be ice, and I don't feel like going on a sleigh ride. You know, like I said, I got 40, almost 48,000 pounds of apple juice. And one thing about liquid, it's always on the move. It's either pushing when you're pulling or pulling when you're pushing. And when I go slam on the brakes, it's going to all slam forward and push me that extra 10 feet. That's on a dry road. It's going to be wet and icy. It'll probably push me 100 foot. And I don't want to do that. I've done been passed by, I can't tell you how many trucks, drive-ins, running by me in that left lane. A couple people honking the horn at me, but I don't care. I am getting at the end of this safely. I want to be able to, when I get delivered to where I deliver it to in New York, I want to say I made it there safely, as we all should. We should all want to be able to make it there safely. Just figured I'd show y'all a little bit of what I'm dealing with right now. It was pouring snow earlier, really bad. I mean, it was pretty rough. I'm sure some of y'all can see that orange, that yellow sign. It says 55 around that curve. Well, with this tanker, if we were on dry roads, we'd do it about 40, 45 around the curve. But right now, I know what this winter weather is. I know there's possibly ice, so I'm only going to do it about 30. You know, to me, that's safe. And I'm going to go ahead and make something clear. In the bad weather driving, the winter weather, the wet weather, the rain, we should never ever, any of us should never ever have it on cruise control or with a Jake brake on. That's not something you want to do. It's just, you want to add to the problem. Like I said, I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of this. I'm on day shift right now. I did a 34 while I was in Washington. On my way to New York. Giving y'all some visual of what I'm dealing with right now. Got the CD up, just listening. The clicking noise in my 4-way's on, just so everybody knows I am going slower than road speed is. Like I said, folks can comment on this video and call me a sissy, call me a baby, call me what you will, but I will tell you one thing, at the end of the day, I will be alive, and I will make it my delivery, and I will make it home through the grace of God and being safe, but mainly for God being there with me. I praise God every day. I thank Him for guiding us and leading us and giving us this life we have to live. I'm sorry speak of the devil, right now here comes a drive-in. He's moving on me too. I mean, he just got in the left lane. Y'all see him when he comes behind the left. Today, nothing against him. I pray that the good Lord has a hand on him. He's not passing me hauling butt, but he's moving a little bit. Look on that westbound side, you see them snow plows. See that traffic right there behind them plows cleaning that road. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that are putting yourselves in the plow trucks cleaning these roads for us. Guys and gals, if y'all would have seen this, I would have turned my camera on earlier. It was pretty bad. It was pretty rough. Snow was coming down. Again, just so everybody knows, I am hands-free. Phone is secured on the windshield with a mount. Hands are on the steering wheel and my seatbelt's on, as it should always be. I do want to take the time, just a second, to shout out to a couple people at Indian River. Miss Jamie and to Larry, really nice woman. She always helps me out when I'm there, takes care of me. And a shout out to Ruben for keeping me moving on the West Coast. A lot of people say, oh, that snow is really nice, it's beautiful. I tell you, like I tell my old lady, it's beautiful on TV. It's beautiful when I ain't got to drive in it. Folks, I can't tell you how many vehicles that I've already seen on the side of the road. Just flip over and such. Look, there's one right there. Oh, no, my bad. It's just a trailer they left. Again. see it, but there's some snow flurries coming out. Laying on the windshield. Defroster on. Temperature is currently 27 degrees. Lane right here, and it's open. We got the pre-pass. You can see me. I get a green light today. I come through here, they pulled me in. get to see, folks, for those who may watch this video or my videos and that may not be a truck driver and wonder what it's like. This is it. Driving, looking out the window. That's not all our job consists of, though. Constantly having to worry about traffic, making delivery times, being on time for those, and end of the day, doing everything safely. That's my motto. It's lonely out here. That's why I got my dog on the truck. Sometimes I talk on the phone to friends and family, make the day go by. Especially old CBT. Shout out to you, brother. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're being safe. But you already know the answer to that. That's a yes. Y'all, I wouldn't be here at Indian River if it wasn't for CBT. Seen his videos, he is really the person that pushed me towards coming here. He was a really big influencer for me anyways. He showed me the miles were here. He showed me you can make money. And he didn't lie. He has not lied about anything. And I just want to let other people know, we don't get anything off of you joining. We don't get the referral bonuses like everybody thinks. It don't happen. Well, that's pretty much about it, folks. I'm going to shut this video down and continue my drive and make it up there. I'm probably at Billings, Montana tonight and shut down. I'll continue my trek tomorrow. I'll be sure to let y'all know whenever I get to New York. I'll do another video when I get to New York and let y'all know I made it safely and everything. We got a sign up here that's flashing. Another thing out here, you gotta pay attention to these signs. Everything out here is important. Tire pressure is important. Pre-trips is important. Signs are important. Let's see what the sign says. I probably won't be able to read it. As well as I can. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Caution trucks, don't be fooled. Abrupt curves / grade ahead, 2 miles. I'll let y'all folks see curves and stuff that they're talking about in this grade, and after that I'll end the video. I just want to also add, yesterday I was reading that there was over 100 accidents in Oregon and Washington with the snow that came down yesterday, and 100 accidents in it. Folks, for y'all that watch my channel, I hope y'all weren't involved. I hope y'all were safe. I hope you're doing everything that you could be doing to be safe. Maybe you were parked, maybe you're on a 34, maybe you were being loaded and you've seen how bad the snow was if you were in any of that area. Plus Northern California got it pretty bad. I pray that everybody was safe and sound yesterday and wasn't involved with those. See here, there's a sign right here, and it tells us, you know, all trucks. You can see right there, it's telling you my speed is like 36, 35 miles an hour, which is telling me it's a safe speed. It wasn't showing me the speed anymore. It's a pretty good speed. It wasn't flashing. It serious. And something that I was told by my family was, when you stop getting scared, you need to hang the keys up, get out of the truck. When you stop being worried about curves, when you stop being worried about anything that may happen, you need to hang the keys up and just retire, because you're going to be a danger not only to yourself but to everybody else out there on the road. And learning, I never stop learning in this industry. I learn something new every day. I honestly do. I know I learn in each different field of trucking. There's different things, like between the flatbeds and the dry vans. Flatbeds have split axle tandems. You can't drive that flatbed like how you can a dry van. You can't back that flatbed up like you can a dry van. I learned the same thing with these tanks. They're set axles. They're not spread axle, but they're set. There ain't no tandems, which is kind of one of the things I'm not going to lie, I do enjoy about having the tanker. I don't have to worry about the 12,000 on the steers and 34 on drive and 34 on the tandem. As long as I'm not over 80,000 pounds, we're legal. We don't have to worry about the bridge system on that. We don't have to worry about that. We don't got to worry about load locks. All you got to do is make sure that dome's tightened down, everything's closed up, and your seals are good, and hey, just drive safely. I had to learn with the liquid. The liquid's always moving. There's times where I'm going down a grade and I got my jake brake on. It goes to slow me down max. And then all of a sudden, boom! You feel that surge hit you. Gives you that extra oomph. You gotta tap the brake again. It's just gonna make you go faster when it hits. Currently doing these little switchback turns at about 35 miles an hour. I see how these things are. That sign says 45. Well, like I told y'all, we're top heavy. We're in this tank. This liquid's moving. I don't want to take that curve too fast. All the liquid will go to the left. Next thing you know, I'm taking a nap. We all should want to make it home. Also want to shout out to Chris and safety. Man's taught me a lot and helped me out. He's our safety guy in Winter Haven. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know a lot of the stuff that I get there. Questions, answer. I know a lot of y'all are thinking, oh, the roads look good now. The roads look good. Why ain't you going fast? You never know where that ice could be. And I don't want to go around the curve too quick. Look at that exit. Y'all see that exit? It ain't even been plowed. Man, I wouldn't want to get off on that thing. Another thing I found out, you have to have so many years experience to get 60 cents per mile to come here at Indian River. They changed it. They didn't think it was fair that new hires come in with as much money as we make. So they did start it out at 53, and it starts out at 53 depending on experience, and you get from 53 to 60 based on your experience. I did find that out yesterday. Me and CBT, we got a hold of payroll, and we did find that out for the gentleman that was asking. Just want to let you know we did find that out. So you might might have got 1253. I don't know how much experience you have, but it is 53 depending on experience. Like I said, it starts at 53 and goes up. Some people get the misunderstanding about 48 cents a mile and such. We get per diem. Okay, the way our per diem works here, folks, you get paid 48 cents per mile. That's taxed. All right, 48 cents plus 12 cents makes 60. The 12 cents per mile that makes that 60 cents. That 12 cents per mile that you're driving, every mile that you drive, 12 cents is untaxed. So you get the per diem money. So that's how, some people are saying, oh, I'm not going to work for 48 cents a mile. You're getting the full 60 cents a mile, only 48 cents is taxed. So you're getting 12 cents for free for every mile you drive. You think in your head, oh, that's not a lot. Well, this one trip from Washington to Williamson, New York is almost 2,600 miles. I'm not a good mathematician, so I can't tell you what 12 times 26 is, but do 0.12 times 2,600, and that's how much free money I'm going to make on this one trip. So there's kind of another misunderstanding, people understanding. 12 cents a mile of whatever your start out pay is will be per diem. They don't just give $68 or $69 a day like some companies. It's a little different here. Me and Bobby were talking about it yesterday. He said, oh, you gotta, CBT, he said, you gotta break the bad news, let them know about the start out pay. We were going back and forth, and I told him, well, I've done made 2 videos this week. I don't want to do another one. Well, CBT, if you ain't done it yet, I just went ahead and broke the news on what we found out. Now look at this. This is gorgeous. It's just so pretty out here, but dangerous at the same time. Left lane starting to get covered in a little bit more. Wow, truck ain't been through. I gotta get to the Loves in another 70 miles and do me a 30-minute break. Get some fuel. Pretty much the gist of it, folks. I hope all y'all are being safe and having a blessed day. I thank the good Lord above for everything He's provided me with and provided y'all with. Other than that, folks, y'all be safe and have a good one until next time. Have a good day. God bless.